everyone, we are doing a study plan on LeetCode named SQL 50. We are on the basic aggregate function and it's day 18, query 18. Let's get started with our query. Question is to find the percentage of users attended a contest. We have table users which has two columns, user ID and username. User ID is the primary key column with unique values for this table. Each row of this table contains the name and the ID of the user. Okay. User ID and username in the table. Then we have register table which has two columns, contest ID and user ID. Contest ID, user ID is the primary key combination of columns with unique values for this table. Each row of this table contains the ID of user and the content they register into. Okay, it has the contest ID and the users who registered in that contest. So let's go through the questions. Write a solution to find the percentage of users registered in each contest. Round to 2 decimal. So rounding part is easy. We have done it multiple times now. Round function we will use. Return the result in this descending order. This one also we will use order by. But the main part is to find the percentage of user registered. So we have user table, user ID, username, some contest ID, and the users register in that contest. So we have to find the percentage of users who registered in that contest. So in simple language, let's say we have 10 users and we have two contests, contest 1 and contest 2. For contest 1, out of 10, all 10 registered. So percentage becomes 100%. And in contest 2, out of 10, only 5 people registered. So percentage becomes 50%. So this is what we need to find in this question. So generally people get confused for this particular question, but we will try to keep things simple and do how we are solving our questions. So we will start with the order of execution. I will write from users, and then because I have second table, so it will give me a hint that I have to use join. So let's go with that. Join register. Okay. Then once I have written this much, I have both the tables like this. Now from here I can see user ID, and user ID is the one on which I can put a on condition. So let's say on user ID equals to user ID. So users dot user ID and then register dot user ID, and time being I will do select star. Let's see after joining the table what we are getting. Once I join the table, I have this is the result table. Now let's see in the result we want the contest ID, and if you see they are grouping it based on the contest ID like 8, 9, 10, 15, 7. They are grouping it, so I will also use group by. They are grouping it based on the contest ID, so I will do register dot contest ID, right? And in the result also I need register dot contest ID. Now the second part is to find the percentage. Let me remove this one. So how I will find the percentage? Let's say for 208 I am trying to find the percentage, right? So for 208, what is the total? The total number is 3 here. So for 208 it will be divided by 3 multiplied by 100, right? How we find the percentage? Number divided by total number multiplied by 100. So total number is 3 multiplied by 100, and the number is for 208. Let's see, for 208 1, 208 2, and 208 3. So number become 3. So this is how I will find the percentage, and it will become 100%. Let's say for any other, for 207, let's say for 207 I need to find the percentage. Count it. 207 is only one time, so that means 1 divided by total number, which is 3, multiplied by 100, which will become 33.33%. So this is what now I need to do. So for that, what I will do, first I need to count the user ID in the register table. So for that I will do count the register register dot user id. These are the user IDs we are counting, right, from register table. So this one, and then divide by total number of user ID from the user table, like total number of users. So generally people do here count and then they do user dot user ID, but this will give incorrect value because we are already using here group by. Now it will only give the common value, it will not give the total number of users. Instead what it will give the same value which register user ID will return. Let's say for here for 201 it is returning 1, then this count will also return only 1, it will not return total. So that's why this is incorrect. If I want to find the total, that I will found select count, and then I can do user.user ID from users. So this is how we find the total number of users from the user table. And to make the syntax correct, this we need to put it in bracket. Then it is dividing this one, we will multiply it by 100, and then we, in the question it is given, we need to round it to 2 digits. For that we will use round function. After 100 we will put comma and then 2 as percentage, and then finally we need to return the result in ordered percentage in decreasing. For that we will use order by percentage. For decreasing we have DESC. Second one is comma, the first one is percentage, so we will keep this one ahead. Then second case, in case of tie, then second low priority will be contest ID, register dot contest ID. By default it will be ascending only, but if you want we can mention ASC. So this is how we will write the solution. Let me run it and then submit. All test cases are working, and then few people do the same question without join. Let's try to understand how they do it without join. Why I started with join? Because when we are new to the question we will saw two tables, uh, we will get that urge to use join only, so that's why I started with join. But there is no requirement of join. Let's see how. In the final query, if you see, I am using group by, which is coming from register table. This order by percentage is coming from here, and then the second one is also coming from register table. So what is the use of user table? Nowhere I'm using the user table, only one place here. That too is not coming from join. I'm directly writing a new query, select count 1, right? So why to use user table? So I can directly use the register table from register. Now I don't need this one, I don't have a join, so I don't need on condition. Now only register table I am using. Now let me submit this one. So this is also working as expected. So this is how we can do the same query without using any join. I hope you understand it. If you understand it, give it a like, and if you have any better solution you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.